All right, guys, welcome back. I'm going to do another quick video while I'm driving. And hold on, guys, I'm trying to get off the parking lot. All right, guys, so yes, it's about the Philippines. Okay, so every week or every other week I'm going to try to talk about Philippines and things I've experienced, things you probably need to know if you've never been there. And there's more videos on YouTube that talk about this, but I just want to give my opinion. I've been to the Philippines at least 8 or 9 times. My wife is a Filipina. But anyway, so I got a couple of things I'm going to talk about. Okay, some of these things I probably said in another video, but I just wanted to make another video for some of the new people. Okay, if you're coming from the US, you don't need a visa, okay? Some people think you need a visa to travel everywhere. You don't need a visa to travel to the Philippines if you're a US citizen. There's only certain countries and certain areas that require you to have a visa to travel to the Philippines, and it's not that many, but most places, most countries, you don't need a visa to travel to the Philippines. Second, if you're going and you don't need a visa and you're trying to plan your trip on how long you're going to stay, you cannot stay more than 30 days, okay? Usually they want to know when you fly out, where you're going to be at, how long are you staying, because they want to know how long you're staying, because they don't want you to try to have a ticket that's more than 30 days old, okay? And I do believe if you try to stay longer, then you have to get a visa extension, okay? If you stay longer than 30 days, you have to go down and get your passport stamped again, because I went down there, I stayed like an extra 5 days or something, so I stayed like 35 days, and I had to go to I think it was the immigration office or one of the government offices, and they put a stamp on my passport showing how long I'm gonna stay or when I'm leaving, okay? And then I signed it, then I had to pay a fee. So you want to keep that in mind, okay? If you stay longer, then you're gonna have to pay a fee. Next, I think the only other country that can stay a longer time in the Philippines is Israel. They can stay up to 59 days, okay? Always check the exchange rate, okay? When you go and you want to exchange your money, see what the exchange rate is. And you can, if you're not used to using peso when you're purchasing something, and you're trying to like work it out in your head on like how much is a US dollar's worth in peso. So this is how I calculated in my head. I just use, since the peso's always fluctuating around the 50 to high 58 area for a couple of years, it's been doing that. I always look at anything that costs 50 pesos or more. I say 50 pesos is equal to $1 US. So if you got something that costs 100 pesos, that's $2, right? Because 50 and 50 equals $1, so just $2. So you do that in your head and you will know. And if you're trying to buy something that costs more than $20 or so, you can use 1,000 peso is kind of roughly equal to $20, okay? But it depends on the exchange rate. So kind of keep that in mind, especially when you're buying something that costs like $2,000, $4,000, or $6,000. You can use every 1,000 is like a $20. So you just figure that out in your head, okay? And then you can use your credit cards. You can use your Visa, but every place do not have a debit card machine. Some want you just pay in cash. Sometimes these places have a mobile type pay, which is called GCash, which is for the Philippines, and people load money on that, and then they buy items with GCash. It's just like a digital. You scan their QR code and you transfer money that way. Okay. There was something else. Oh, if you're going to travel overseas, this is one of the most important things. Okay. Because you don't want to get over there and you not have any money. You can't just get on a plane and like, okay, I got my debit cards, I got some cash in my pocket, I'm gonna go over there. So you cannot bring more than $10,000, 10 US dollars in the Philippines. Okay, you have to declare it if you do. Okay, they don't want you to bring any more than that. You have to declare the amount that you're bringing if you have it in cash. Okay, and it's always good to bring some cash with you. It's always good. Because you never know, you may be somewhere and you need to use cash to buy whatever you need. And it could be something important. Now, there's another thing. Contact your bank. This is the most important thing of all. Contact your bank and tell them that you're heading overseas. You're going to be out the country. Give them dates that you're going to be out the country. And you know why? Because fraud is a big deal. Okay? If you're in the United States or wherever you're from and you're constantly using your debit card around your area or in the United States or wherever, the banks can see those transactions. Okay? But as soon as you go overseas and you try to buy something, they're going to freeze it. And the bank will freeze your account and you will be stuck without any money. And sometimes it can be very difficult for them to unfreeze it, because they may turn around and say, hey, well, we can't unfreeze it because of this and that. Some banks are very strict on it. Some banks will tell you, hey, well, you need to come into our branch with your ID so we can unlock it, and you need to be there in person. But how can you be there in person when you're already overseas? So let your bank know that you're going overseas so they can put a notice on that. And sometimes I think you can go in your app and set it in your app if you got a banking app. Sometimes it's in there to let them know to unlock your card so you can go overseas and purchase things. Okay. Also, you need to figure out your cell phone situation. Okay, because they don't have the best cell service sometimes, depending on the carrier. So figure that out. A lot of times people go overseas and they take out their SIM card out of their phone. They purchase a new SIM card overseas with a certain amount of time on it or whatever. It could be Smart or Globe. Those are some of the two best ones, Smart and Globe. And they will put that SIM card on your... Why is this guy crossing the street and thousands of cars coming? But anyway, and they use the SIM cards and they put those in their phone, and that's how they use their phone on a daily basis. Okay, or you can call your cell phone carrier and tell them that you're going overseas and you want to have a international plan. And sometimes those international plans, depending on the service, it may work and it may not work. So keep that in mind. If you got an unlocked phone that you can put a SIM card into, that's probably going to be one of your better options. Take that with you along with your regular phone. Okay. And internet is spotty over there. Okay. There's some places that have fast internet. There's some places that have slow internet. Some places don't. You can't even get Wi-Fi. Okay. Wi-Fi is not everywhere, and sometimes Wi-Fi is not free, depending on where you're at. And I think that's about it. That's about it for now. I'm going to make another video talking about some other stuff, but I already have some videos talking about this, but I talked about other things. Okay, so go check those out. And some of you guys that watch me are new, thank you for coming back. If you came back, And if you're new, please just do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, even if it's just an emoji. I just want to know that people are there watching. Okay, and see you guys in the next one. Take care and enjoy life. Peace.